Hello, welcome to your favorite cooking channel. This is Fast Foods Fast. I'm your host, Loice Otiende.
And I'm Tabitha Ucheng.
This is where we look at the foods that God first gave us and how fast we can actually prepare these foods.
And right, you're talking of preparation because in this episode, we are not going to cook.
Exactly.
We're just going to prepare.
So we have very interesting salad recipes and we are going to make them very fast for you to see and understand.
The first one, what is it called?
Raw bliss salad.
Raw bliss salad.
It is blissful indeed. What are we going to have in this salad?
So in this salad, we will have lettuce, garlic, coriander, olive oil, lemon, and sesame seeds, capsicum, a whole range of them, green, red, and yellow.
And of course, a bit of salt to taste.
Wow. That should be good.
Now, why would this salad be very important for us?
You know, salads are foods the way God prepared them. Raw, coming in different colors, combined differently, and that way, the first beautiful thing is that they give us the phytochemicals.
And of course, the fiber.
The fiber, yes. And so that way, they clean us from within and clean us also on the outside. Actually, by looking at some people's skins, you are able to tell whether they do enough of raw food or not.
And you will notice that there are a lot of things that we're going to have in this salad that are healthy. There is variety of vegetables, and all of them come in with different key ingredients that your body needs.
All right.
Now, what we are going to start with is basically chopping our ingredients for the raw bliss salad.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. So we will start with our capsicum. We'll do all the capsicum. You have the green on the other side. Yes. And yeah, the chopping begins. Just chop, chop, and arrange.
Okay.
And the cooking is done. We need to say, Lois, that these vegetables have been washed. It is important to always wash your vegetables before you handle them.
And for the purpose of using salads, you would want to have some lemon with a bit of salt in water, just to sterilize them a bit.
Sterilize so that should there be anything that the body does not require, then you get rid of it.
So always have some lemon water ready and put in a pinch of salt.
Okay, so we are doing the chopping.
We are chopping them in fine boxes, but you could do them any size.
Yes,
whatever is comfortable for you.
And different shapes too.
Of course.
Yes. You know, salads are very tempting because like capsicum, you know, there are people who just eat them all up before they go into the salads.
Actually, those people need to come and talk to my children. They don't like the sight of, especially the green capsicum.
They don't like?
The sight of the green capsicum.
Ah, so what do you do with them?
Well, you'll have to explain how when you eat this, you will grow big.
And if they still are not able to understand, you know a better way to do it? Vegetable smoothie. So that they get their capsicum there.
Okay.
All right, so we have this.
So basically, you will take note that in this recipe, we are not steaming, we are not baking. Imagine it's just chopping and your food is ready.
And your food is ready.
Exactly.
That's good. If I could get a bit more of that.
So the red is done. I'm just finishing up on the yellow.
Yeah. I've started on the...
See that color? Very nice.
That's very good. So I will go ahead and grate the carrots. Quickly grate the carrots to go in there.
Okay, so I'm done with this. I want to put this away.
Okay.
So that my board may be clean. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to put this in there. Then as she is grating the carrots, I'm going to prepare the dressing. So basically the dressing, we're just going to squeeze in some lemon, crushed garlic, and a bit of olive oil and salt. Is that right?
That's it.
So,
wow, I'm surprised I've done that so fast.
imagine.
Yeah, and the reason it has to be done fast, carrots, by the way, lose their potency when you expose them for too long. So the moment you grate it, you need to be ready to use it. So if you're preparing this as a dish to go with your dinner or breakfast or whatever, you need to just do it and be ready to serve.
So that looks nice.
Wow. The colors. That's very exciting. So I'll go ahead and prepare the garlic for you. Okay. The garlic.
So the lemon is done. We have our juice. And you could also use lime if you wish. Lemon, lime, both will give you very interesting flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
You remembered your salt?
Yes. I'm just going to put it in there.
Okay.
So I'll also take a bit of salt.
And then we are done. And this is done. We have our garlic ready. We have, wow, there you go.
So what is lacking in this dressing basically is olive oil. That's all.
Olive oil, which you have there.
Yes. So assist me with a small spoon.
Again, just very little oil. You don't need too much oil.
It's not coming out.
It's not coming out.
Let me, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Oops. It's fine. At least it's cold pressed.
Yeah, so you're safe with it. Okay. So the dressing is ready.
Then we also need to sprinkle in our tossed simsim seeds.
Yep. About how much do you think you're going to use of the sesame seeds?
3 teaspoons.
And really, you can put as much as you wish because the simsims are also very, very tasty and very nutritious. They add to your salad. So with that done, so then the first salad is just ready.
So this you can have pre-done and probably stored in an airtight container so that anytime you need to throw it in smoothies, salads, anything, you have it ready.
You have it ready.
So this one of ours was already tossed. So we'll just be putting it up. And look at it.
And you will need to mix it.
Very nice. Okay. Oh, well, just want to add just a little bit more.
Okay. So you'll need this to mix it all in?
Yes.
Mix it all in.
So you know what we are supposed to use, but for the purpose of this show, we'll just use this. Okay?
Yeah, so that you don't fail to do your salads because you don't have the right equipment. What you have at home, you can use.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm tempted to add a little bit more of simsim.
No problem. No problem. You can do more simsim.
Okay.
Just don't forget the dressing.
No, I cannot forget.
Okay. So that's, for all purposes, done. Wow. And it looks nice. Now, it's really, really colorful. And there's something about the colors of the rainbow. Each color gives you something unique that the body requires.
Exactly.
And so as you do raw food, it's also important to try and eat from different colors. Do your greens, do your reds, do your yellows. And by the way, you know it's only in vegetables and fruits that you get that array of colors.
Interesting.
Yeah, not in any other type of food.
Remember, we are talking about fast foods first.
Right.
And basically, our food is ready.
The dressing.
And I'm putting in the dressing.
Mix. And then
so we'll mix.
Done.
And then we'll just be serving this in a bit. And our first food will be ready.
That looks very, very interesting.
And you can put it as a side dish in just about anything. Remember also that even though you may want to cook,
please accompany your meals with something raw every day, either some vegetables or some fruits. It is important to do something raw at every meal.
So could we just go ahead and serve this already, or we...
Sure. Then we are ready for the next one.
Okay.
And I'm particularly happy with the next one. You know why? Because we are going to use just one item that is cooked. The rest of it is still raw. It is still a salad, but we are going to use one item that has been cooked. And this one item is the black-eyed beans. The black-eyed peas. Yes?
So that would give you a good orientation for those of us who want to try out the raw diet, and probably at the same time you're not convinced about something that is cooked. You may want to do a mix. So sometimes you have something that is cooked and mix it a bit with that which is raw, and you're still fine, and you have your fast food and it has all your proteins and you have all your vitamins and minerals there.
And you know something special about this? You do the black-eyed beans or you do some kind of protein with your salads, that makes it a perfect idea for dinner. Because dinner, as you all know, is supposed to be early and light. Yes? So you get all your nutrients, but again, you're not too heavy for the night.
So I would like to just seal this up with some film in preparation for the others. So we keep this aside.
Okay.
Have this.
I'll help you out with that. You have nails, I believe. Long nails. This is where we need them. Okay, this way.
Don't tell people.
This way.
Don't tell people. Well, they're not so long.
Not long enough to...
They're long enough to help her, though.
us here. That's really what we need. Good.
So we are going to keep this aside. Then we're going to move on to our next recipe. So this is just what it looks like when we are done. You see that?
In addition to the black-eyed peas, we are also going to use onions, tomatoes, beetroot. We will use cabbage, carrots, and again, sesame seeds.
Okay.
So
let's get rolling. What can I assist you with?
You may start with this.
So I'm going to chop for her the cabbage. Do you have a particular design?
No, just do what suits you. Cabbage will work whichever way.
So the good thing about these recipes is there are really no restrictions in just about anything. So you're free to do...
To add, to subtract, to use what you have in the kitchen at that time.
To adjust to your preference.
Good. So my onions are done. So next we go to... I'll do the tomatoes. As you do... What next, Loice?
I'm still on my cabbage.
Your cabbage. I'll do tomatoes. I'll just chop up this. Not very fine. But especially when you're dealing with children, I've had this experience. You know, some of them just won't eat enough vegetables. And so, if you have issues with vegetables with little children, then that is the point at which you juice.
Okay.
Yes, put the same thing in juice form, and they'll be more able to take it than some of them would be able to chew the cabbage and the tomatoes and all the other vegetables. And the other good thing is, even if they do just a little bit of it, they get the nutrients.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it for people struggling with stubborn toddlers. There's your secret right there.
Okay, so we have...
The next thing that we are throwing in here is...
we have... You know, we just happen to have some lettuce. So we can use that.
So So this is the purple one. If you wish to use the green one, it's fine.
See, we were saying you look around, look at what you have, and use it. Yeah? So it's just a big, big mix. There. We have that.
So this is done.
Yeah.
Are we making the same dressing for this one as well? I think it
yes, we will do the same dressing, but only you must remember now we are adding the black-eyed peas.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is what it looks like. Remember, you have to boil it first.
Yes.
Okay. So we boiled and drained it. So we have it ready.
So some garlic for the dressing. Some garlic here for the dressing. And you have your lemon. And we're just about done. Just about done. Please don't forget the peas, the black-eyed peas.
They're right
I'm
next.
so passionate about them, so I'll keep reminding you.
Okay. Don't worry, I wouldn't forget. It's right next. Right next.
Okay. So, all right, that's done. Wow, I think that even smells good. A bit of salt?
Salt.
Yes. Salt. And that's done as well. You know?
And you have your fast food.
Really made fast.
Really made fast. And of
Uh-huh.
course, cold pressed
oil.
olive oil.
Cold pressed. Now, you know, sometimes you may wonder what to do with some leftover food. Don't just serve it the same way over and over again. This is an idea, because like this, if you boil some and you didn't use it all up, the black-eyed peas, then it is a very good idea to include it in your salad and eat it up now in a different way. Very good ideas.
So our dressing is ready, and we are throwing in our black-eyed peas inside. Then we're just going to mix it up and dress it.
Good.
And it will be ready for serving. Are we using all that?
No, I think half of that will do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That
about
will
half
be
of
too
that
much.
will do.
So
Now you notice we are not even telling you 1 cup, half a cup, or things like that. Because we want you to feel free to utilize what you have in your kitchen or in your fridge if you have one. So just use what you have. Okay.
So you know what is supposed to be used. But we agreed that you don't stop because you don't have the right. So even this would do for now.
You know, Lois, I feel like we need something to brighten that salad. Yep, so I'll do a yellow capsicum.
We said you should feel free.
Yep, because it doesn't look very bright to me. Okay, so maybe just half of this. Yeah. We remove that part. Yeah. Good. So that as you look at the salad, you know, it should be inviting, it should be appetizing. And the secret to that is to have as many colors as you possibly will get.
So that's right. Salad should be very colorful. And so the yellow will do a good job.
Yeah, it will brighten it up.
And of course the red from the tomato.
Yes. The red from the
and the
tomato.
white from the cabbage, the purple from the lettuce.
Yes.
So we'll have a range of colors.
Colors in your food every day. A rainbow. Yeah, that's good. That's done. Okay, so you can add it in there. And yep. I believe by the time you're done mixing it, it will look better.
So
it already does.
It does. So it was a good pot that she had.
Yeah. So
at this point, we are going to add our dressing, okay?
So you dress.
So our dressing was done. Remember, we had just lemon, garlic, and some salt, okay? You know, some people also add honey, raw organic honey to this dressing sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as long as you can enjoy your salads healthy, there's no problem.
And of course, a very popular dressing that we need to mention. Avocado, lemon, and then you add whatever else to it.
Okay.
That makes a very, very nice dressing also for salads. Oh, I think I like that color now.
So it's ready for serving?
Yes, it is.
So we're just going to serve this.
Okay. Wow, so you can see the difference. The orange from the carrots made the other one very bright. This one has purple, so it's a bit on the dull side, but the yellow and the red have brightened it up. So a totally different color.
Exactly.
Yes, and you can do this from time to time so that it's not the same thing every day. So that's it. We're ready for service.
We're going to seal it up.
Okay. There we go. So that's it. Our black-eyed pea salad.
Healthy, complete, full, and you have your meal. So we'll put this aside, and then we'll be ready for the next salad. All right, on to another awesome salad that we're going to do. We are calling it
Chic cilantro.
Exactly. And why are we calling it that?
How? We are going to now include chickpeas. Yes.
This we had boiled, we've drained it, and it is already ready to make our salad.
Okay.
Another thing we're going to have in that salad that is pre-cooked or rather steamed. We'll steam it a bit. We steamed it a bit, and that was our cauliflower. Okay?
That's
now,
nice.
this is going to have that together with a bit of beetroots. We've shredded some.
Yeah.
We're also going to put in some lettuce there, the purple one. And
the carrots. And don't forget our yellow capsicum.
So it's there to serve us on color.
And of course, our cilantro.
Goes by the name, so this will have to be there. And as usual, we are going to do our favorite dressing.
Wow.
But this time round, we have added something a little bit interesting to give it just some little bit of sugary taste. So we are going to have just a little bit of honey on top of the lemon, garlic and salt. Now,
okay.
So we need to grate the carrots.
All right.
I need to chop the yellow capsicum.
All right.
This will be put in as it is. So.
And I'll give you the cilantro.
Okay.
Okay. So that I start with.
Okay, fine. So this is also another very fast food, right? Because
quickly.
You will have quite a bit of stuff in here that is healthy, cooked and pre-cooked. And of course, you will have your proteins there. You're getting them from your chickpeas that have been drained and boiled.
Loice, chickpeas. Some people call it garbanzo beans. Yes. So just in case you're wondering
what... Is that a Mexican name?
I think so.
I've been thinking it's a Mexican name.
Yeah, Mexican name. But it is readily available in local markets, so you can actually get it. Other than using it in the salads, you can do a stew, and that's also something awesome.
Some people also use it to make hummus.
Yes. So it is something that you can use in many, many different ways.
Yes.
The goodness of chickpeas. It is so high in protein, so very high in protein. Then it also has minerals. It has fiber. It helps in digestion, of course, because it has that fiber. And it also helps in weight management. When it gets to that, I get very excited because you can eat without really worrying about your weight.
Actually, just about all these recipes are generally low in calories, so you won't have a problem struggling with your weight when you incorporate them in your daily diet.
All right, so low in calories, but very nutritious, very high on the nutrition.
And of course, wholesome.
Yep.
So as she is doing that, I am going to move on to make our dressing. And as we said, we've had just something a little bit more that we have to put inside.
You know, I'm reminded of what we read in Genesis. When God gave us the original diet, there was no cooking involved. And so I always feel like I'm moving closer to back to Eden as we do the salads.
Now, if you don't have a lemon squeeze, sometimes it's just easy. You can just dip in your knife this way to begin the extraction of the juice. That will make it easy so that when you press it on with your hands, you get most out of it. So that is just what I was doing.
Right, so onions will go right there.
So this will serve best where you don't have a lemon squeeze, what we are doing here.
That is
And
it. So
you give it a good squeeze. Then on to our next half.
all right. So
And we are trying to make this very fast so that you don't have to worry about your time. Okay?
so that is done. With this now, I only have the lettuce to put in here. Oops, I nearly tipped that over.
So don't forget that we were adding a little bit of salt in our dressing, just a little bit, not much.
Maybe I need to show this so that we take a good look at it. This is purple lettuce. We are mostly used to green ones, but there's also the purple one. You know, it's interesting. God just gave us a variety. In the vegetables, it's amazing.
You had been assisting with garlic. Now we are stranded.
We are not stranded. I'll give you garlic in just a bit.
So I'm going to put in the honey as we wait for her garlic. This is raw organic honey.
Just
about.
so that is done. We can.
Oops, it's getting a bit messy. Remember to put yours in your honey dispenser, okay? We cannot forget our extra virgin olive oil. So that we'll also put just one.
All right.
Remember to keep your
And just be sure
clean.
we do not forget our major ingredients in this. Yep, the chickpeas, the garbanzo beans.
So you want to give this a really good mix. Stir it up well before you pour it into your salad. Okay, so this is done.
That is done.
Just the garlic now.
Garlic is also done. The garlic is done. We will scoop it all out from in there. Okay, good.
So, and now we are going to put in our cauliflower that we had pre-steamed with just a pinch of salt, just to give it some taste. I use this spoon. Then, of course, we are going to put in the chickpeas. This is a lot. We're definitely not going to need all this. So you could reserve the rest probably for your hummus, give to your toddlers. Even for yourself, hummus is good for everyone.
All right, that's just about right. And
the lettuce.
Yes. I want to add that.
Oops,
sorry.
We're having some spills there. But that is fine. So just put in the lettuce now.
Okay. The spoon, please.
That's
okay. What do you think? So that it's not.
well. That's enough.
That should be enough.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
use
so
that
the rest
in something
can be
else.
used in another
Recipe.
dish. Okay.
Remember, you're just putting a little bit of everything, okay? So that you don't have to.
Wow.
I think of all the salads we've done, this looks.
It looks very good.
Yeah. It has all colors: white, brown, yellow, purple.
Very nice. Okay, the dressing.
And then the thing that will make it a little bit interesting to taste. So we're going to have that.
Okay.
Could hold that for me.
Yeah. So the dressing.
So we'll just pour it on
over
top.
it. There we go. So you can mix.
Just get us something to serve this in.
We're really done. Look at those colors.
This is a very interesting.
That's very nice.
Actually, you will love this. This you will love.
Okay.
And you need to eat it a little more frequently because it's filling and of course it tastes nice.
So another great dinner idea.
And not just for dinner. Guests will love this salad.
That's true. That's true. I keep emphasizing dinner because I know many times we think dinner and we think ugali, we think rice, we think, real heavy meals. But this will make a very, very good dinner because it's light. It gives you the nutrients, and yet it doesn't have that very heavy feel.
Give us a few minutes to clear up this table in readiness to present that which we have prepared. We will be taking a break shortly and we'll be right back. Welcome back after the break. We are here with more interesting smoothies.
Wow, smoothies. And I'm so excited about the first one, Passionate Burst.
Okay, so why are we calling this Passionate Burst? Definitely it has passion inside.
Passion fruit inside, yes.
And we are going to throw in some purples there. We are going to have chia seeds. But the chia seeds are ground into powder already. If you like, you can just pre-soak yours if you don't have the powder. If you soak it for just about half an hour, you will have it easy when you use it in the smoothies. So that is also another alternative for those who don't have the chia seeds powder.
Perfect.
And of course, we'll throw in some bananas in there. We have our bananas, and that will be just it. You will have your fast food fast. It will be a smoothie, easy to make, and quick, and basically that's it.
That's right. So why were we so excited about passion? Passion has a lot of vitamin C.
Boosts immunity as well.
Yes. Then it's also rich in iron. Yes. And it also has vitamin B6. It has B3.
And we know that will help us with regulating thyroid activity.
That's right. So it is rich and very, very good. Banana.
Oh. Very many things to say about bananas.
Yes.
High in fiber is its digestion, good source of potassium. And by the way, of all the foods that are there, if you want something that is really rich in potassium, just throw in a few bananas into your daily diet and you'll have a sufficient amount of that.
All right. And so basically that's it. The rest we can do on set.
Yes. Now for passion, you would want to extract the juice.
All right.
This took just about 10 pieces of passions. So if you grind this, or rather blend it.
Yeah, you blend.
Then you sieve it, you get this much juice.
All right, so passion juice is ready.
So feel free to use as much passion juice as you want to put in the recipe. So that would mean you increase the number of passions. So we extracted that juice and this is what we have. That's what we are going to use. You don't want the seeds.
No.
They're a bit hard to work with in the mouth.
All right.
So you don't want to be trying to grind them up with your teeth while you are taking the passionate burst. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to throw in everything that we need. That's the good thing about this. You just put everything there and the blender will do for you the work, and you will just need to bring in your glass or anything you want to put in that smoothie and you'll drink it.
Okay.
So put in the passion.
Passion. We'll do all of it.
Then we are going to put just one is enough.
Ah, that's good. That's
but
good.
you can increase the quantity depending on the number of people that are going to take the smoothie. Then the next thing that we're going to throw in is this pawpaw.
And we'll just do half of it.
Oops.
Half of it. Okay.
So let's just be patient with it. I don't want passion juice all over my face.
Okay, that's good.
Just one more scoop.
Okay.
That's fine. And then we are going to cut in just 2 bananas, right?
Okay. Wow, these are huge.
Or one is enough?
No, we'll do 2. We'll do 2. We'll do 2.
Okay, so
and
that's
you can,
done.
Cut up this other one, please.
Don't worry, you can always
the blender will
find
do the
a
work.
way.
Good.
Be careful not to hurt your blender with a knife. Okay.
Okay. So, banana.
So that's it.
Just in case it gets too thick, we may need to add a little bit of water. But let's see after we start blending.
So
Wow, that I think is good.
that is just done.
That's
and you have your smoothie, and it is heavy. And you can use it as part of a light meal or even a heavy one. Well,
Look at that. It is heavy. I love this consistency. I think that's really, really nice.
so we didn't add any. We didn't need to add any more water, in there, but it's just fine. If you feel like you want more water in it, that's fine, but it would be good not to if you want it heavy. Okay?
All right.
So we're going to rinse this because we need to use it for
The next.
smoothies that we're going to make. And so what is the next thing that we are working on? We are doing something very interesting and we are calling it seedy baobab. Ooh, seedy baobab. Now, in our country, baobab is also called mabuyu. So feel free to find it in your own local market. Ensure that you just know what you are buying from the store. So we're going to have our seedy baobab. Definitely baobab powder is going to be there. We are going to add in some soy milk in there. And of course, bananas and flax seeds this time round. And some apples. So for the flax seeds, we already chopped up, we had to grind them, not chop them. These are very small. You wouldn't use a knife on them. You'd cut yourself. Okay. So just put them in the grinder, just about 2 tablespoons grind, and then have them ready to make this particular smoothie, okay? So now we are ready. What we need to do for this is we have not chopped the bananas.
The bananas, yes.
So for the soy milk, if you have your soy milk powder, you can just add in some drinking water, or if you had store-bought milk, or if you made it in the house, feel free to use whatever soy milk that you can get inside there. Oops, I closed this. I need to open it.
Yes, and then I'll ask you to do the banana as I do the apples, because we need the apples chopped up.
So I'm throwing in the bananas right there.
Okay. You can be sure this is going to be lovely. Banana, apple, soy milk. That is good. Now, tell us something about the flax seeds, please.
Omega-3, 6.
Yes.
Where else would you get that? You have to have flax seeds in your diet. Had people saying that, oh, I need to take supplements of omega-3, 6. No, please just use flax seeds and you will have all your omega oils in your diet. And by the way, flax seeds, if you soak them, or rather even if you had to just boil them a bit and extract the gel, You know, you could use that for your hair, for your skin, aside from using it in your smoothies. You have very many things to do with flaxseed, so feel free to enjoy this thing.
Something that I'm learning in this show is that by using food, we can get all the benefits that we need. So we don't have to worry about so many creams and different kinds of things, so many supplements. You know, you eat and eat right, and you get them all in because God already created them in the fruits, in the vegetables.
I don't think we need that apple. Two are enough.
2 will do?
Yes, 2 will do.
That's
so let's just
fine.
put that in, and then we are going to have our soy milk. And you can use any milk, coconut milk, almond milk. You can use any non-dairy milk that you feel like using for this recipe.
That's true. Okay. So we have our apples there.
So I'll put in the soy milk.
Yes.
And then definitely I'm going to, we
need a bit
let me
of
just
water.
rinse this.
That was heavy.
Sorry.
Very thick.
Okay, that's fine. Then we are going to put in a bit of our ground flax seeds.
You need a spoon.
So
Okay, so
the flax seeds are, well, that's pretty much,
that's okay.
that's enough. And then we will begin with
We're
our,
ready to blend.
exactly. So that's done. So I think that consistency is great for this smoothie, and we're just going to serve it. It's ready. Oh, this thing goes in quite tight.
Yeah, you need energy. You eat well, so you should have that energy.
Drink these smoothies, you will have the energy.
Wow, that looks great.
So we will need to rinse this. Just a minute. We need to stir in some.
Oh, we forgot that.
Now, in case you do what we've done, please just put in just even a tablespoon, and just as you serve it, you'll be able to just stir it in so that you have the baobab taste that.
But for this, maybe we need to just stir it in so it's really, really ready. Okay.
But the blender would do a good job if you do it in good time. Then you will just have to, and it's just done.
It's done.
It's fine.
So we don't need to put it back in there.
We don't need to.
Good.
So, but remember to put it when you are blending. It makes us much better. So we'll put this away, cover this, and then we'll move on to the next smoothie. The next smoothie, we are calling it a fruity punch.
Yes, a fruity punch, which has,
Of course,
again, a big variety of fruits.
yes, that's why we are calling it fruity punch. So we're going to throw in some orange juice, and of course, orange juice being high in vitamin C, antioxidants, it helps in absorption of iron. You need a lot of that in your diet as well.
Okay, and
So
then
we're also
next
going to
we're going to do avocado, and avocado is also very, very good.
So allow me to just put them in as you are talking about it.
Okay, so avocado, very good for the skin. It has fiber. It lowers cholesterol, and I love this. It's good for the heart.
I love avocados. Could we just put all of this inside?
Yes. Okay. I think that's fine. Yes, let's have all that avocado in. So then next,
We're
we
going
will
to have some pineapple.
Yes. Let's have pineapple. We can have it all in.
All.
You know, yes. The problem with this is that we may not have enough. It may not go around if we don't do it all.
Okay.
So you just need to have a big,
All
well,
of
if
this.
it can't fit in all there, we'll do a second round. but we'll need to have it all there.
She has really campaigned for the pawpaw.
Yes, the pawpaw must go in.
So let's have her pawpaw in here.
Yes, the pawpaw will go in. And again, we'll use
Chia
chia
seeds.
seeds. Chia seeds, remember what we already said about it. Very good brain food. Okay.
Skin
that's
health. Some people even use it as a hair mask. Well, I don't know how they do that. That thing is so sticky.
People are creative. But it works. It works. And now, as you're doing that, I've just remembered that here we have pineapple. And on this other side, we have pineapple peel.
Please don't tell them now.
I will tell them.
Stay to the end of the show to find out why we kept this for you.
Okay, that's fine. I will wait. You know, I'm so excited about that, I don't want to wait a second.
So let's put in our chia seeds.
Our chia seeds, yes.
I'll just use this lid. So this is also a very heavy smoothie, quite heavy.
Good. That looks...
Just a little bit more.
Wow. Okay.
Just about 2 teaspoons.
So,
And
we're ready
we
to
are
blend.
Ready to blend.
Ready
our
to
juice.
blend.
So I think that consistency is perfect and our smoothie is ready for service.
That.
Quite heavy, but it's fine.
That is good. That is good.
You know,
Wow.
this has to be heavy because of the pineapple fiber.
The pineapple fiber. All right, and so I have to tell you about this. The pineapple peels. Please, when you use pineapples, do not just throw away the peels. They are still useful. They're still edible in some way. One way that I love to have them is to make the pineapple peel juice.
Exactly, and you will have to boil them.
Yes. So you boil this as it is. Boil it for probably 30 to 40 minutes, and then let it cool and sweeten with whatever it is you'd want to sweeten. You could use brown sugar.
You could use organic coconut sugar as well. That's my favorite.
Use dates. You could use anything that will sweeten it. And if you like, just chill it a little bit and you'll be done. Here we have all that we've done in this episode. Our salads and our smoothies. And I think this looks good. Real good food. So once again, I want to say that this is our black-eyed pea salad. Black-eyed pea salad.
And this is what we call chic cilantro.
Chic cilantro.
See how good that looks? It had the chickpeas, it had the steamed cauliflower, it also had the cilantro, and all the vegetables that you could find are in there.
And this one we called the raw
Bliss salad.
bliss salad. Raw bliss salad. All that is here is raw.
And
nothing,
blissful.
Nothing cooked.
Completely blissful to your health.
Very good.
So here we had the passionate bast, of course, where we had in the passion as the main ingredient, and all the other interesting things that we put in there. We had the seedy baobab here,
The seedy
baobab,
baobab,
together with the other fruits, apple and
Yes.
what went in there.
And
Finally,
wow.
we had the fruity punch. It's where we put in the avocado, pineapples, etc., and just throw in just about any fruit that you're comfortable having in your smoothie.
That's great. You know, I'm thinking of this, that there is a verse in the Bible, I think it's Romans 12, verse 21.
Exactly.
It talks about overcoming evil with good.
So
how
that-
about using that in this respect? Because I know many times we do drinks that are not healthy at all for us. And so to be able to overcome, we can start with smoothies.
Exactly.
Bit by bit. As we do the smoothies, then those other habits will be able to go. How about that?
So replace that thing with this good.
With the good.
And it's a fast food prepared in a fast way.
Fast.
that will revive your health, restore energy into your system, and just help your outward body functioning. Everything will just be normalized with incorporation of this in your diet.
That's great.
That's all we had for you for today. We thank you very much for joining us. And it was nice to prepare all this, right?
Wow, yes, it's really
very interesting. And it pretty fast, you can do this in just about 10 to 15 minutes and you have that ready. And you throw in everything that you need and you are full for quite some time.
A quick reminder, you don't have to do all these in one meal. Just do one with whatever you have and you're good to go. And another day, do a different one.
And actually,
yes,
remember not to mix your fruits with your vegetables.
Important.
So if you have your salad in one meal, have your smoothie in another meal. Don't have it all in one meal. Okay? Once again, it is Loice Otiende here, your host, together with
Tabitha.
Till next time.
See you.
Bye-bye.